Hi, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. And we are on week 40, day 4 of our positive, peaceful affirmations that we are doing every day, Monday through Friday. We are following Dr. Susan Lawton's book, Positive Peaceful Growth Calendar, that you can buy at Aroma Tools or Oil Life. If you love positive affirmations or you love music therapy, if you love essential oils and aromatherapy, I think you're really going to appreciate this book, which is just a very beautiful yet simple combination of all three of those elements. The affirmation that we are working on focusing on the entire week is, I witness my virtues and the goodness in others. There is always something good in everyone that we can see if we look. None of us is all good, and none of us is all bad, and so there's always something good that we can notice, that we can praise in ourselves and others. The affirmation for today is, okay, this is what I'm going to tweak, but I'll read it to you the way it is. I focus on working with good people so we can support each other. Now, I kind of really like that because as I was watching this clip on hiring people, you definitely want to hire the best people you can. And in that, everyone wants to work with honest people, right? People who have deep integrity. And those are the people that we want to be friends with. Those are the people that we want to have relationships with. So the number one quality that I can think of is just a person who has deep integrity. Those are the people that I want to bring into my circles. And I think those are the type of people that everyone wants to bring into the circles. No one wants a person no one would purposely pick a person that they knew was a liar to come into their circles. But that said, too, as I'm thinking about this affirmation, I focus on working with good people so we can support each other. I love that. But I also I focus on the good in the people around me. I focus on the good in the people around me because, like I said before, everyone has faults or flaws. We're all human. And so focusing on the good. Now, if someone's really, if you're running an organization and someone's really unethical, definitely you don't want them in your organization. Go and let them go, and then bring in someone who has high integrity and is honest, someone that you can trust, right? Trust is the number one thing that we want to bring into our circles. But so there's like I don't know, in my mind is like a seesaw. You want the best, but you're gonna also praise the best. So anyway, that's the affirmation for today. I focus on working with good people so we can support each other. And you know what? I was going to tweak it, but I think I like that. I focus on bringing the best people I can into my circles. Okay, the affirmation that for the song for that was a song by Jason Mraz, and it's a song on seeing, I can't remember the title. I'll post it in the comments for you, but it's a song about seeing the good in other people. I'll go ahead and put that in the comments. The diffuser blend that we are diffusing the entire week is 2 drops of basil, which is the oil of renewal. Oh, if you're just exhausted, like at the end of your rope, diffusing basil, putting basil in your water, or putting basil on your hands, on your reflexology points that correspond with your adrenals is really, really going to help with that. Anyway, so 2 drops basil, 2 drops frankincense, king of oils, oil of truth, a super protective oil. I'm so thankful it's in this blend. And then 2 drops of lemon, which is such an uplifting oil, and it's the oil focus. And today we are going to be talking about lemon essential oil. So the first thing you need to know is that in this little bottle right here, it took like 75 lemons and to be pressed. And it's just the skin. It's not the juice of the lemon. So you're like, no, that's not 75 lemons worth of lemon juice. No, it's not. Because you don't get lemon essential oil from the juice. You actually get the citrus essential oils from the rinds of the citrus. So it took like 75 peels from 75 lemons to make that 15 ml bottle of oil. So first thing you need to know about lemon oil is that it's a citrus oil. Well, you already know that. But citrus oils are very, very uplifting to our emotions, uplifting to our souls. So if you're having a bad day, try putting on a citrus oil, whether it's lemon, lime, bergamot, green mandarin. Oh, gracious, that smells so good. But lemon, super, super uplifting. Some people call lemon sunshine in a bottle. Lemon's major effect is in the mental field. It helps to bring clarity of thought, and it can help clear an overburdened mind. So if you would just feel like, okay, I'm doing this, but this problem keeps creeping in that I can't deal with now. And, I have this problem and that problem and this problem, and you're just kind of weighed down with all of these things, then lemon can be a beautiful oil to just say, okay, yes, I have that problem, I'm going to deal with that in just a minute, but right now I'm going to focus on the thing that I'm doing, right? Which some people might call compartmentalizing, maybe that's what we should call it. But, sometimes we just need to do one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time so that we can kind of clear that, finish that, and then go on to the next thing. We don't need to tackle everything in life at the same time. There was actually a funny story that I read when I was 12 in seminary, and it talked about this person who got up and he was going to go feed and water the chickens, and then he saw, this over here needs cutting, so he went to go cut that, and he was, this needs sharpening, and went to go sharpen that, and he's like, the kitchen's dirty, so gonna go clean that, and then he kind of went from one task to another, but he never finished anything his whole day. By the time he got done, he had never finished things. So if that's what's happening to you, you're starting a project and you're getting detoured and detoured and detoured and detoured, or rabbit holed, whatever you want to call it, and you're not finishing anything, try diffusing lemon essential oil or putting in your water. Drinking it is so good. So I just told you can put some lemon. I mean, when I say drink it, I don't mean like get the bottle and just drink it down. Essential oils are very, very potent, and so you would never want to drink like a whole bottle. Well, you can drink like a whole, glass of milk chocolate or chocolate milk. Anyway, you definitely would never drink a whole bottle of essential oil because it's just way too strong. So basically what you do is you just get a glass of water, or I don't know, lemonade. Well, I guess you could put it in lemonade, of course. But just get your favorite drink, put a couple drops of lemon in it. Now, can you ingest every single oil on the market? No, you can't. Or lemon oil on the market? No, you can't, because not all essential oils are made the same. Some put fillers in their product to make them cheaper to produce. Some, just the way they're produced, they're not supposed to be ingested. But lemon is definitely one that you can put in your water. And the only essential oil that the only essential oil brand that I would ever recommend ingesting is doTERRA essential oils. And that is because they third-party test every single batch of oil. And so you can go to a site, and they put the batch number on the bottom of your bottle. So you can go to a site called Source2You and type in your batch number and see every single test that's been done on your batch of oils and all of the results. Like, who does that? Who is that? What other company is that transparent on the products that they're producing? What other company is so dedicated to pursuing what is pure? I love doTERRA's integrity. We were just talking about integrity. I love doTERRA's integrity. Anyway, so you can put essential lemon in your water. You can definitely diffuse it. You can put it on your skin. Yes, you can. And it's very clarifying to the face. But the one thing you need to know about citrus oils is that they can make your skin more, or cause your skin to be more photosensitive, which means that if you put citrus oil on and then you go out in the sun where your skin is exposed, where you put it on, that has a tendency to burn faster. So you don't want to like put citrus oil on your face in the morning and then go out, in the sun, because you're probably gonna burn faster. But I would definitely, you can put it on your skin at night. You can put it on your feet. You can, anyway, lots of other places that don't see the sunshine. Okay. So, lemon aids in logical thinking. Remember, it's so well with our mental processes. It helps us see self-limiting thoughts that are tripping us up and making life hard, or more hard for us than it needs to be. So sometimes we think, you know what, I'm dumb. I can't do that. And just telling ourselves we're dumb, sometimes we don't even take the hard classes because we're thinking, I can't do that. Or we don't pursue the careers that we think only smart people can pursue because we're not smart. And so does that serve us? It doesn't. It doesn't serve us. So, or some people think, you know what, I'm not pretty. Oh, gracious, it almost pains it does pain my heart to talk about this, but there was a study done on women, and they basically studied, have you ever not done something because you didn't think you were pretty enough? And the vast majority of women said, yes, I have. I've not done something because I didn't think I was pretty enough. And I have to say, in the past, I've fallen into that category too. Oh, I don't have my makeup on. I don't want to run into the store, or I don't want to whatever. And I'm thankful that as I've gotten older, I realized, you know what? No one cares. Like, no one cares how beautiful or not you are. All I care about is who you are and how you treat them and your integrity. So let's kind of drop let's drop thinking of ourselves as not beautiful, because whether you're a boy or a girl, I'm just gonna call you Hun. God made you, and He made you beautiful. God thinks you're beautiful, and if God, who made you, thinks you're beautiful, who cares what anyone else thinks, right? Who cares? Okay, so whether you think you're not smart, or you're not beautiful, or you're not whatever it is enough to do something, let's just drop those limiting beliefs and go and try to do what we want to do in life. Okay, and lemon can help. It's a super good cleanser, and so it can help clear out some of those self-limiting beliefs. Lemon is an oil that, again, working on mental clarity, it can help us see cause and effect in our lives. It's great for study sessions because it can help improve our attention span, and it can help with problem solving, and it can help counteract mental fatigue. So if you're just, I've been studying forever, I still have like 50 pages to read for this test tomorrow, like if you've ever procrastinated, which I have to admit that sometimes in college I procrastinated. So if you find yourself in that situation and you're just getting tired but you just can't stop, get up, go run around the house a couple times, start diffusing your lemon, start drinking a couple drops of lemon in your water, and see if that doesn't help you wake up and refocus. My guess is that it will. It's great for those who have learning issues. People who have learning issues, they may have been judged harshly by other people, perhaps even ridiculed. So it can clear out all that self-judgment, judgment from others, shame, self-shame or shame from others. And it can help us realize we can learn. It can help, lemon can help calm fears and insecurities, and lemon can help restore confidence. It's just like yeah, I can do it, right? The sun is shining and I can do it. Okay. Lemon essential oil, it can help us analyze our resentments and decide if they're based on reality or not, and whether really, do we really need to hold on to these resentments? Like, can we let them go? Is the resentment real? Like, did someone really mean to hurt our feelings? Should we be resentful because someone got a good job or they got this or that? Does it help us to be resentful over that? I think lemon is an essential oil that helps us, like, just because it works on our mind, it helps us just say, you know what, is that resentment really serving me? Or is it hampering me? Is it bringing me down? My best guess is if you're resenting someone, it's hampering you. It's bringing you down. Let's, diffuse lemon oil. Let's pray. Let's, I don't know, journal. Get counseling. Do whatever you need to do. But get rid of the resentment because it's not helping us. Okay. So, lemon, as I'm sure you guessed, it's so emotionally uplifting that it's a beautiful antidepressant, and it can help inspire us for more playfulness, more buoyancy, helping to restore those feelings of joy and happiness. So if you tend to be a workaholic, or you're always you tend to be more on the serious side, always working, always doing things that are serious and not relaxing, not playing, not bringing into the play into your work or the play into your family dynamics, the dynamics at your work, then maybe lemon essential oil is one that you want to look at, start diffusing, start using, just to bring back the play. Many things in life are serious, and that is so good, but play makes them better. It does. When we add play to whatever it is, well, it makes it better. And then my first thought is, well, what about funerals? And I thought, you know what? Even in the midst of hard things, remembering the good times, remember the playful times that you had with them, can make things feel better. Okay. So lemon helps to ease the stresses and help us handle life with more humor and more balance. It's great to put in your homemade cleansers. Is a great cleaner. One of my favorite things is getting like a spray bottle, at the dollar store or wherever you like to buy them, and putting in 5 drops lemon, 5 drops On Guard. It smells so good. So if you haven't switched over to green cleaners yet, you might think about it, do some Googling and researching. There's so many fun and beautiful cleaners that are good for you and your environment and your family, that are made with essential oils and lemon. I swear, whatever cleaner you put lemon in, it's going to make you happier when you're cleaning. At least it has that effect on me because it has such an uplifting scent. Lemon can help boost our confidence and take back our personal power, especially in like social arenas. So if you tend to be a wallflower at social events, or you tend to approach social events with a little bit of insecurity, I would think that diffusing lemon or maybe even putting lemon on to like an essential oil necklace or bracelet, it's just going to help you bring back your personal power and help you realize, you know what, you're amazing. You're amazing. And so you can go into this party and people are going to love you. I remember when one of my daughters was super, super little, and now I'm talking like 1.5 or 2. And whenever someone, she would do something cute, because like people at that age do tons of cute things, and so people would like laugh at her, but she didn't realize that they were laughing because they thought she was so cute. She thought they were laughing at her, and so I made up this song. Grandma loves this daughter. I'll call her Amy. And I don't have an Amy as a daughter, but Grandma loves Amy. Grandpa loves Amy. Mommy loves Amy. Everyone loves Amy. And I would sing that with all the different people in her circle, just letting her know that everyone loves her. To this day, this child kind of has that attitude. You know what? Everyone's going to love me. It matters what we tell ourselves. And it matters what other people tell us, but it matters most what we tell ourselves. If we're telling ourselves, oh, we're not pretty, we're not smart, no one's gonna like us, then when we go into social situations, of course we're gonna have nervousness. Of course we're gonna have some anxiety. But if we tell yourself, you know what? God made me and I'm beautiful. And I'm smart. Look at all the things I've achieved in my life, and I'm kind, and I'm a good person. I'm interested in people. We tell ourselves that I'm genuinely interested in people. And so when we tell ourselves that before we go into parties, we are able to come with who we are, presenting our authentic self. And when people see authenticity, they flock to it. They embrace it. So be authentic, because people really do want to know who you are. And lemon essential oil can help us get over our social jitters. Lemon essential oil, remember, because it's such a uplifting oil, it can help us feel a little bit more friendly. And it can help us feel a little bit more equal and capable. Yeah, I can do that. Right? And so if we're going into situations that have been a little toxic in the past, or where we felt not as good, definitely, diffuse lemon, put it on your essential oil jewelry. If you don't have some, go buy an essential oil necklace or bracelet or watch or whatever it is that you want, and put lemon on it, and see if that doesn't help us feel a little bit more friendly toward each other, and a little bit more equal, a little bit more balanced. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We're all here. We're all human, and we can all help each other. Okay, and then lemon essential oil also supports emotional honesty, and I think that what it does, the way it does that, is it lets us know we're okay. And if we're okay, it's okay to be honest with how we think and what we've done, and who we are, what we like. Okay, lemon can help with mental flexibility. So if you tend to be a person that's like my way or the highway, you think there's only one right way to do things, and some things, perhaps there's only one right way to do things, but in a lot of life, there's a lot of different ways to do things. And so lemon can aid in becoming a little bit more open-minded, giving us a little bit more mental flexibility. And the last thing that lemon can help with is that it can improve our drive to complete projects. So if you have something, if you're a procrastinator, and who isn't a procrastinator sometimes, right? If you're a procrastinator and you tend to put off projects, see what diffusing lemon, just do 30 days diffusing lemon essential oil. See what that does. Or if you're in the middle of a project and you're like, do I even want to do this, right? But you do, but you're like, anyway. Start diffusing lemon essential oil, put it in your water, a couple drops in your water, drink it. Make sure it's certified pure therapeutic grade oil like doTERRA is. Put it in your water. See if that doesn't help you. I feel like I need a drink of water right now, talking about water. But see if that doesn't help you get the energy you need and the optimism you need to help complete the project. So for added confidence, a confidence blend, you can blend it with bergamot or ginger or lemongrass or even wintergreen. And blending lemon essential oil with any of those will help us feel more empowered, more confident. Definitely you can blend it with one of the excuse me. Definitely you can blend it with one of those if like you're going to a job interview or you're going to do a presentation or something like that. But lemon is one of those beautiful, beautiful essential oils that just plays well with almost every single oil out there. Like I can't think of a blend or a or essential oil that lemon wouldn't just be like, okay, you're this is like a peaceful blend. Well, now you're peaceful and happy. Or this is an empowering blend. Well, now you're empowered and happy. It's just going to bring that happy to whatever blend you're diffusing. So if you have a favorite blend, just try adding 2 or 3 drops of lemon essential oil into the blend and see if that doesn't just bring in a little bit more of the happy. Okay, so some of the other emotional benefits of lemon essential oil, some of the negative emotions that lemon essential oil can help kind of help get out of your life is feeling confused, having an inability to focus, feeling mentally fatigued, having a lack of joy or a lack of energy, having learning issues, feeling guilty or disengaged. Okay, so here's my thing. If you're feeling guilty, that's pretty much a very good sign, I think, from heaven to tell you, what do you need to fix? What have you done wrong? What do you need to fix? And if you look at this, you're like, did I do something wrong? Yes. If it's yes, then fix it and stop doing it. If it's no, you didn't do something wrong, then can you please drop the guilt over that? I think that mothers especially, and maybe even women, well, of course mothers are women, but what I'm saying is women and mothers tend to have a tendency to want to, oh, you have a problem, let me take that on. You have a problem, let me take that from you. Oh, you have a problem, let me take that from you. And we're kind of like guilt collectors sometimes, right? Oh, I'm not a good mom, or else you wouldn't be doing that. Where people have their free agency. I'm not a good wife, or you wouldn't be doing that. Or I must not be a good employee because you're treating me like that. So, for those issues, I'm going to say, if you haven't done it, then stop feeling the guilt, right? Stop feeling the guilt. If you can't choose the behavior, stop feeling the guilt. Let the responsibility for behavior be on the people who are doing it. Okay, and then should we do everything that we can to help? Yes, but I don't think we have to feel guilty. Anyway, so all of that said, if you have guilt that really shouldn't be yours, start diffusing or using some lemon essential oil, and then start telling your mind, this is not my problem. It's their action, and they bear the responsibility of that. I refuse to. I'm just releasing the guilt and putting it back. Letting them take that if that's what they want. And then if it is something that we've done wrong, right? Lemon essential oil is not going to take away the guilt, right? If it's something that you've done wrong, what you need to do is you need to make amends. You need to stop doing it. You need to make amends. You need to pray to Heavenly Father for forgiveness and ask the person that you did something wrong to for forgiveness, and then forgive yourself. Now, that's when the lemon essential oil can come in after you've done that whole process, right? Bringing the lemon essential oil in can help you just release the guilt. You know what? I did make a mistake, and I have made amends, and now I am now going to put that mistake in my past. And I'm not going to let it infect every single day for the rest of my life. That mistake is now repented of and done, right? We need to forgive ourselves, and lemon essential oil can help with that. The positive properties that lemon essential oil can bring in is being focused, having mental clarity, cleaning out all the things in our mind that just don't serve us, helping us be alert, helping us be rational, and of course, number one quality of a lemon essential oil is it helps us be more joyful. It brings in the joy. It brings on the happy. Okay, lemon essential oil, you can tell it's one of my favorites. Actually, one of my favorite blends right now is a doTERRA sells a blend called Balance, super good for grounding. Oh my goodness, it has frankincense in it. It's like this amazing essential oil. But if you love Balance and you haven't tried this yet, putting a couple drops of Balance in your diffuser with a couple drops of lemon, Happy and Balance, it just smells so good. Or even just putting like 10 drops of each of those in like a 10 ml roller bottle, rolling it on your heart area, your feet. It's amazing. One of my favorite blends right now. Okay, so those are the emotional benefits of lemon essential oil. Again, this week we're diffusing 2 drops of basil, the oil of renewal, 2 drops of frankincense, the oil, the king of oils, the oil of truth, and 2 drops of lemon, the oil of focus, and this super uplifting oil. The song for today, I forgot the title of, but it's something about looking for the good in others. I will put it in the comments for you. Song for the week is "'Tis a Gift to Be Simple," talking about beautiful gifts that we can develop and how good we feel when we do develop them. And the affirmation for today is, I focus on working with good people so we can support each other. We do want to bring those people of integrity and love and goodness closer into our circles. And the affirmation for today is, I witness my virtues and the goodness in others. If you haven't taken time yet to journal about your virtues lately, can you just take like 5-10 minutes today, get your journal. If you don't have one, buy one. But get your journal and just journal about your virtues. You have many. You have many. And it's worth writing them down. Okay, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life. Oh, I'm sorry. Before I sign off, I wanted to say, we talked about journaling about our virtues, but maybe you haven't journaled about the virtues of people in your circles. Maybe you haven't journaled about the virtues of your mom lately, or your dad, or your grandma, or your grandpa. Maybe you haven't journaled about the virtues of each of your children, or maybe even some of your friends. This friend has this virtue. This is one of the reasons why they are so dear to me. So don't just take the time to journal about your virtues. Journal about the virtues of people in your circles. And I can attest, the more we journal about the virtues of people in our circles, the more we're going to see them, and the more we're going to see the virtues in ourselves as we journal about them. And the more we see the virtues in ourselves and others, the happier we are going to be, and everyone else around us is going to be too. Okay, that said, this is Suzanne Williams with Essential Oils, Health Matters, and Living the Wholesome Life, reminding us all that we have this incredible power in us with God to make every day a great day. Bye-bye.